Yo, what is up, everyone? I hope you all are doing well. My name is Ishaan. Welcome to the video. Before I head into the topic for today, I just want to have a quick confession, some real talk, like always. I'm working on this passion project right now that I hope to reveal to you in the next 2-3 weeks, fingers crossed. And I was recording a video for it, which I had to re-record. Like, bro, tell me how I had to record this video like 20-30 times when literally I record videos every day or like very frequently throughout the fucking week. I usually just press record and just fucking babble for like 10-15 minutes on a topic, and that's what I had to do for this video too. In fact, I even had more talking points than usual, but perhaps that's where um that's where I think my over planning kicked in, where I could have just let things flow more naturally, so I'm not focused on hitting all the points and like perfection. That's where it all stems from. So, reminder to myself and to you, bro, you don't gotta be perfect. You just have to start and take action, period. And you'll iterate and learn along the way. Anyways, heading into today's topic is a conversation that I want to have with my future self, because I'm realizing I've recorded a couple videos with the mindset that I'm talking to my best and my future self, and it makes me reflect in a very different way. And I watched those videos, like I rewatched one of the videos that I recorded that way, and I'm like this is good shit, bro. Like I would actually watch this on YouTube. And that's not something I've always felt about my videos, especially like my early ones. Like if I go back to them, I'm like, the content is good, but the delivery of it is like completely just like emulating someone else, you know? And but it's okay. That was my journey. That's how I started. Today, I want to talk to my future self about how you're directing your time and energy, specifically pertaining to the people in your life. Bro, your time and energy is literally so precious. You can't be fucking around, wasting that shit on. Can't be fucking around and wasting your time and energy on people who don't reciprocate that same kind of thing, but also don't even have like the basic sense of wanting to improve their lives. Like if you fucking know how much you hate complacency within yourself. Like you know that because you've gone through that journey, bro. You know your most of your internal conflict was seeded from the fact that you didn't give it your best when you had it in your ability to give your best, and that disconnect is where where your complacency and your discomfort lives. And it's crazy that you see that, you notice that, and still you decide to choose to have people in your life that don't have that same sense of purpose or drive for themselves. Not to do it for others, but for themselves, to keep improving, to keep growing. And bro, the thing is, you worked really fucking hard to get to the point that you are at now. And you deserve, bro, like you deserve to surround yourself with the people who are also willing to take a growth path in their own lives. And when you guys come together and you can learn from each other, like you can learn from each other's experiences and teach each other things, like that is such a differently impactful relationship compared to you just being with your friend talking about, oh, I hooked up with this girl, or like my coworker's doing this, or my coworker's like this, my job is like this, my job is like that. Like, bro, how much of your energy is someone gonna spend on complaining or talking about things that they don't even want to do to begin with, bro? Like, the I just want to quickly comment on the girl situation. As a man, of course, I have male friends that want to continue hooking up with bandos, or the core of it is because a lot, at I'm about to spit some real shit here, but this needs to be said. A lot of men pursue meaningless relationships and sex because of the fact that they have something internally that they're not. They feel a void, and they feel like there's something missing. And of course, there is something missing, but a lot of that is because they're just not giving something to themselves, and they're seeking it in external places. Now, whether that be due to societal conditioning, or whether that be due to personal choice. Anyways, I don't give a fuck, bro. I think I respect it. Like people gotta do what they gotta do. Everyone's gonna live their life in their own way, and I'm here to live my life in the most authentic way possible. And if that means that I have to cut out certain people that are not aligned with my personal values and the way that I want to live my life in a meaningful way, then so be it. Because I've got to have you. You work fucking hard to get to the point where you are now, Ish. Just think about that, bro. Think about all the experiences that you had to go through, all the beliefs that you had to let go, all the inner work that you had to do, literally isolating yourself from other people to figure out internally what was your voice versus what was others, so you can let go of the other voices and be yourself instead of trying to emulate someone else. Just think, I know, like, bro, it was so hard to go through that journey, and now that you're on the other side of it, I really genuinely want you to reconsider where you're spending your time and energy, and if that's in a relationship, whether that be friend, significant other, or family, like any sort of relationship where that energy is not being reciprocated and that person doesn't have that same drive for themselves, then perhaps you need to reconsider whether that, like, what kind of value is that person creating for themselves in their life? Because that's going to tell you a lot about what kind of value they're offering to their loved ones around them, you know? And when people can't even do, if let's forget people, if you can't respect yourself, how are you going to respect others? How are you going to ask other people to respect you if you don't respect yourself? And I think that same kind of ideology goes with other things. If you're not invested in your own growth, why should someone else be invested in your growth? Why should they? It doesn't make any sense. And and someone who's not invested in their own growth is probably not going to be invested in anyone else's growth like that either. There, it's just a way of life and energy flow, really. So Ish, I need you to sit down and really think about who you have in your life right now that's a close one, and bro, reconsider your time and energy and direct it towards, excuse me, and direct it towards the people that genuinely make you feel like you're living a more meaningful and a more purposeful life. Because in the past, I know that you've deluded yourself into believing that that one, these people just don't exist, B, that you're just in a weird environment right now, or C, that you don't deserve it. And I know how difficult it was to let go of these beliefs, and I'm still working through letting go, like wholeheartedly letting go of these things right now. And now future you-ish, now that you have, take the steps, continue taking those steps. And this is why I wanted to say it to my future self, because it's making me realize that the steps that I'm telling him to take are the steps that I need to take right now, bro. Like, that's what I need to do right now. And of course, it's difficult. You've been with some of these people for years, like you've known them for years, but it doesn't mean it's okay, dude. It doesn't mean that they have to continue doing the life thing with you long term. Like, you guys were friends at a certain point in time, and that time is gone, and that's perfectly okay. That's how life is supposed to be. You're supposed to let go of things that don't align with you now, so you can make space for the people, for the experiences that are aligned with you. Because there's only so much time and energy that you have, and that shit is precious. I keep saying it. Your time and energy is precious, bro, and you deserve to surround yourself with people who are also invested in growing themselves, learning from others, and teaching others whatever they've learned. That sharing of knowledge is the community thing that we're really after. If you think about it, that's how knowledge is shared in today's world. Like, that's what content creation pretty much is, or it is, or at least that's how I see it. That's how I see it. I don't think everyone sees it that way, but it's 5:55. We're about 10 minutes into the video. I will wrap it up here. Final reminder, or final reminders, if you want to take key notes from the video. Perfection doesn't exist. Just start. your time and energy is precious, and you gotta make sure that you're directing it towards the people that help you live a more authentic and meaningful life, and not people who take away or just like are energy absorbers and like take away that energy without ever giving you anything in return. There's so much more nuance to this, so if you'd want to know more experiences, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any experiences like yourself with, cutting people out and stuff, like I definitely want to know. So let me know in the comments below. Anyways, I'll catch y'all in the next one.